Good morning. Hi. What is your responsibility that you have already made it here? Your sins. Congratulations. What is our responsibility is the question I just asked. When you are born, when you come from your mother's womb, what is your responsibility? Is it preordained as a living specimen of Homo sapiens? What is your responsibility to being a participant here on this planet? Thinking about this is how I've begun my day. So I'm sharing it with you. What are the auspices that have brought us here? The events. What is going on? Is a good question to keep asking oneself. Why? Who? Where? When? What? How? Are the 6 questions that Thomas Wilson first elucidated in 1560. These questions, these symbols for a certain understanding, help define a subject one is considering. You can use these as tools in your investigations, in your practicing. You're practicing what? Being here now, in your own self, in whatever way that you are finding, accepting, allowing, realizing that this is a foundation upon which you can now proceed with your own new course of action. Every moment, as it's changing, is an opportunity. Do I or don't I? And it's okay to pause, and it's okay to consider, to reconnoiter, and it's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to have successes. It is what a life is full of. Being honest, having a sense of integrity, realizing that there is a great abundance of what we are part of, right? The universe, with a much larger equation. What is life itself? What is the energy of life? What is the energy of time? What is the energy of all of the electromagnetic spectrum that we don't conceive or sense? Finding a sense of allowing oneself to take a look and being ready to accept what you find and to make changes as time changes and moves on. You have every new moment as a new beginning. Take advantage of it. Every day, a new day to move ahead or fall behind. Remaining the same, it's impossible. You have a choice. To me, we also have a responsibility to grow and to seek to improve. For me, this is an inherent idea in the sense of life, of growing, of being a gardener, of planting seeds, of culling weeds or mistakes, of fertilizing, of showing whatever you're trying to grow attention, a sense of focus, of respect, of care, of friendship. This way to live one's life, to watch and nourish, including oneself. Nourish. Self-affirmations are a form of nourishment. If you are positive with them, self-affirmations, read about them. Finding ways one can practice improving oneself. There are many exercises. One maintains their physical form. How? It is important. Altogether, too many people who are out of control physically. It may be that some people don't want to hear this. I apologize. At the same token, I must say it, that we need to be aware of our physicality. You need to maintain a healthy is the word I'm using, physical form. Whatever that means for you. Maybe you're a little bigger, maybe you're a little thinner, maybe you're a little taller, maybe you're a little shorter. But being too much of anything may be a mistake and needs to be considered. Remembering the changes in the air for every moment that exists in our day. 86,400. You have plenty of time and opportunities to change. Do I want to take better care of myself? These are the most important questions, not if you should have a protein bar to supplement what you eat, or to put it back in the drawer if you should have less. It is not like that. It is what is best for you, for your consideration. You are the helmsperson of your ship of life. You need to have one hand on the rudder, one hand on the helm steer. Keep gazing all day, 1,000 times is our goal. Then every 8 seconds or so, you're taking a look. You're getting a feel. You're coming to terms. You're remembering whom you are. This is what you want to do. You want to be calm and feel at ease and flowing as if you were a warm, scented breeze. It is here. So are the storms. So is emptiness. It is for us to make. Everything is a construction of energy, right? The fundamental building blocks of creation, that which came into being. Everything else is just greater and greater densities of energy, compressed and pulled and pushed and twisted and turned into life itself. Amazing what's occurred. When we have these kinds of thoughts, it is best, in my opinion, to find a sense of awe in yourself rising in your awareness, for the sense of reverence and astonishment that you are sharing in your mind, as I hope to be sharing with you. The world becomes brighter, wider, deeper. This is what we want. This is watering a seedling. This is cutting a dandelion and bringing it in the house to eat. Fertilizing a tomato. Learning. It is processing. Becoming. It is accepting. It is allowing. And it is rising into higher and higher degrees of success. Look at what mankind has done in, let's say, a few million years of the latest evolution. From an animal in the trees to living in cities, flying through the air in machines, or through the sea. Look what we have done. You and I, all, everything, are bundles of miracles, of this twisting and turning and building of the basic energy of our universe. What you need more than this to know? You don't. Everything else is on top. Every language, every custom, every spiritual tradition, everything is on top of this. Finding yourself. Finding your foundation, your basis. Where? In your physicality. Remember your breathing. Become your breathing's friend. Remember your pulsing. Your pulsing. Your heart's beating. I like the word pulsing better. Remember this friend. They are best friends nestled together, cuddling in the center of your chest, where there is an orangey red hue glowing. And remember, as you place your hand over your heart and chest as much as you can, of the warmth, of the vibration, of the shimmering majesty of your own life. Linger. Namaste.